So when you go against yourself, there's always a lesson that's going to be learned, right? Whenever you choose to take on someone else's point of view versus what you see for yourself, there's always going to be a lesson that needs to be learned. 10 times out of 10 times that have to do with something with the self, okay? So, yeah. When we think the worst, energetically, it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? Because you spending time in a reality that you don't want, right? You're picturing it, you're putting your feelings into it, and you are subconsciously creating this lifestyle, right? So when we get into that mode, always run to your safe space and pray, you know what I'm saying? Because our thoughts become our reality, whether we know it or not, you know what I'm saying? So that's just something to think about. Okay, so I have an affirmation for you guys to use when trying to manifest something, right? So you have to be in the mindset of believing that it can come true for you, right? You, no matter what, you always have to stay committed to the bigger picture, right? So something that you guys can say is, I truly believe that whatever it is that I'm trying to manifest, that I'm able to achieve it, right? I have right now everything that I need in order to get myself to the next level, right? So I just have to continue to stay consistent, and I have and what I'm trying to achieve, I already have it. I'm just waiting on the timing to connect. I have everything that I need. Anything extra is to enhance my experience. For example, money. It is, when you have it, it is to enhance the experience in the way that you got it. You must be in the energy of peace and abundance in order to experience peace and abundance. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, I'm at peace. You actually have to feel at peace as well. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, continue to be at peace with what you're doing, okay? You are on the right path, and you will reap the benefits of what you are working hard on, okay? It's coming in. Continue to strengthen your faith, and be at full trust, and trust the energy you put in will come back to you, okay? Just stay focused, and we got this. So, no longer be bothered by the way people treat you, or things that people do to deter you off your path, right? You literally have to look at them as not being able to see a level that you see, right? Look at it as how they treat you, or how they talk to you, or anything like that, is like a reflection of where they're stuck at mentally. You know what I'm saying? They literally cannot move past that level of thinking, you know? And you just have to choose to see the highest version of them, and see that that's the highest they can get in the moment, and choose to not be bothered by it. You know what I'm saying? Because when somebody is on the same level as you, what the point you're trying to get across will hit them exactly the way it needs to be. and it will not trigger anything within them. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay, so as parents, we have to allow our children to do what they came here to do on a soul's level, right? We try to dictate every single move, trying to help them avoid mistakes that that you can see coming their way. But honestly and truly, the path they take is the path that they're meant to take. You know what I'm saying? And nothing can come in between of what the plan that God has for them versus what you have for them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. You have to remember that you are the master of your own world. You cannot forget that. And when you do, run back to your safe space. You know what I'm saying? Detach and remember who you are. Be like a scorpion, right? Be able to move through the darkness and allow your soul's compass to be your guide. When things start to get chaotic, remember that you are a light being in a bodysuit. So there are certain energies that linger, right? Linger around, looking for something to connect to, right? And if you're not aware of this, you can become victim of certain situations, right? So just listen to your body and pay attention to how you feel when you come around certain things, when you go certain places, and when you around certain people. Okay, sometimes distortion comes from all the different things that you're surrounded by in your reality, right? That's why you must get yourself in order, your physical in order, right? Because everything is an illusion. So when you go out in the outside world, you're stepping into everybody else's reality, you know? And it can get chaotic out there, and you pick up on different energies that you don't even recognize or understand why you are connected to that. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to protect ourselves, you know? Protect yourself. Be strong in who you are, because it's chaotic out there. Remember to believe in yourself and breathe today. If you don't do anything else, make sure you take some deep breaths in and believe that you can conquer whatever it is that you're facing. Okay, forcing things that was not for you always will put you in the wrong situations at the right time, right? You have to understand that until you choose different, you will always experience the same thing. We have to get out of the mindset of thinking that stressing ourselves out and working hard is normal. You know what I'm saying? We were not meant to experience high levels of stress all day, every day, and think that it's normal. You know what I'm saying? That is not normal. Yes, we must, in order for us to grow to the next level, we must experience some type of resistance, right? But to literally every day face challenges and experience resistance and experience just low levels, that's not normal. And we have to get out of the mindset of thinking that's normal. Okay, whether you use it or not, the mind is a tool and we must use it to our best ability. Okay, something that we can ask ourselves is, what are your thoughts reflecting at the moment, right? Is your thoughts benefiting you in a positive or negative way? Are you tapping into your greatest potential by way of mind, or are you accepting whatever the mind tells you, right? What is your mind projecting in your reality at the moment? Okay, so the unknown and the things that we seek, right? So the root of it all is the unknown, right? The only thing that is actually factual is that anything is possible, you know? So you're not supposed to know the answers to everything, and that's the purpose of the journey, you know, because knowledge is gained within the journey, aka the unknown. Always remember that everything is connected. Infinity symbol, endless possibilities. Okay, so you can't figure out a situation right now because everything is connected and cycles have to play out. You know what I'm saying? Attachments needs to be cut off and parts of the self needs to regain in order for things to balance out. You know what I'm saying? So regain your energy back and take your time and be patient. If you're not doing anything, make sure that you're always being honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Always reclaim your truth in any situation, you know? Okay, so you want to take your time because time is an illusion, right? The things that we seek will fall into divine place at the right timing, right? Always remember that the gift is within the journey. Okay, as we go through life, the truth and the things that we seek will reveal themselves, right? So something that you can ask yourself is, what is trying to be revealed to me? Listen to the shadows of yourself, you know what I'm saying? And with endings, always remember comes new beginnings, you know what I'm saying? What goes around comes around, life cycles. Don't get discouraged because you're not where you're at, right? Where you see yourself at, yeah, right? You have the vision to what it is that you want, right? And you have everything that you need in order to get to that reality, right? You just have to take the necessary steps to make it there. Okay, so call out the things that you want, right? And listen really closely for the answers. It's not going to come to you in the way that you want it and expect it in, right? You have to be open-minded and listen to the different endless possibilities that come through. Okay, so at the moment, you're coming into a full body alignment, right? Continue to cleanse your energy and go outside and connect with nature, right? Some things you could look into is the energy of 3, the energy of blue lotus, in the energy of Gia. Okay, so today's journal prompt is, what does divine order look like for you, right? Imagine it, write it out, and then immediately burn it. Pay attention to your dreams. Connect the dots to the things that you feel and the images that you see. You know what I'm saying? You're going to figure out certain details, and things are going to come to you